This practice will bring you to a place of unobstructed awareness for the body and the mind. We will move, we will stretch, we will align, and at each turn, the breath is going to bring you to a place of so much space in your mind. So allow yourself, please, to take a full in-breath. Take it all the way up to the collarbones, and then a nice long exhale through the mouth. On your next in-breath, keep the prayer hands together and just rise up. Look all the way up, and then bring it back down to the heart with the palms together, connecting crown, third eye, right into the heart. Gently open the eyes and let's extend the right hand out. Keep the arm long and come up onto the fingers. Let's reach the left arm up to the sky, and on an exhale, keeping that right arm long, reach the left arm right over the left ear. Really stretching from the left hip, the left sitting bone, right to the left fingertips. On your next in-breath, if it feels appropriate, pull the left shoulder back, look up at the sky, and take a little bit of a back bend. So a deep stretch and reach through the fingertips. One more full deep breath. And then on an in-breath, let's rise all the way back up, palms together. And on the exhale, let's take it over to the left. So keep the left arm long, reach out. And then bring that right arm up and over. Bring it right centered above the ear. And really feel a deep stretch as you press into the right sitting bone. Pull the left shoulder blade down. Deep sidewall stretch. Really open up and create the space. Once we create the space with absolute awareness, we begin to open up the entire body. If it feels safe, pull and rotate that right shoulder back. It's going to open the right palm a little bit, and then look up. And again, reach. Just keep twisting into it. Open up, deep, deep stretch. One more. Nice. On an in-breath, let's rise up, and on the exhale, let's take a twist to the right. Take 2 breaths. Full in-breath, full out-breath. Nice, deep rotation. Allow the head to just keep the chin level and go side to side. One more full deep breath. Bring the head forward. On an in-breath, arms to the sky, and on the exhale, let's twist over to the left. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, allow yourself to just trace the chin along the collarbones. Full deep breath, engaging the core. And then very, very gently come all the way back up, arms up, and exhale down to the heart. We're going to bring the hands beside us, fingertips forward, back or to the side. If it feels safe, lift your hips. Just lift up and create space underneath the sitting bones. Maybe look up at the ceiling and then begin to engage the glutes. Pull the shoulder blades down. Take a deep opening through the front body. And then on an exhale, very gently bring it down. If you're cross-legged, let's please bring the other leg forward. And from there, we're just going to allow ourselves to stretch out over the right knee. Do a little bit of a seaweed side to side, so you're gently opening up that left lower back and into that left SI joint. And then walk it to the center. And just take a breath here. Feel the width of the back ribs. Look at the floor. Really open up. Pull the shoulder blades down. Press into the sitting bones. And then take it over to the left. Pressing into the right sitting bone. Seaweed a little bit side to side so that we now open up that right lower back, that right lower sacral. Nice, and then very gently bring it all the way back to center. And really stretch the arms forward. It might be that you're up here. It might be that you're here. But flex into the feet and come forward as much as feels appropriate for you. One more breath. On an in-breath, we're going to gently stretch all the way back up, please, and lengthen the legs out. Give them a really nice shake here, please. And then from there, make sure that you're in alignment, shoulders and hips. And we're going to take and draw the right knee in. We're going to lift up really nice and tall. And we're just going to hook that left arm onto the right knee and open up. I'm going to switch so that you can see. An option here is to bring your arm inside. I'm using my elbow to press into that thigh. You can keep your hand out forward, or you can rest it along that outer thigh. And then work at lifting up tall. Nice deep breaths. Play into the extended leg. Full in breath. Full out breath. One more full deep breath, please. Really bringing circulation into the organs. On an in breath, gently bring it forward, and we're just going to insert the arm right inside the knee and twist and take the counter twist. One more full deep breath here. Pull the shoulder blades down. Nice. On an in breath, we're going to gently roll forward. We're going to hug the knee into the chest. So lift up tall. If you cannot reach your ankle or your calf muscles, bring your fingers right underneath, just above the knee crease. Otherwise, grab the foot, the ankle, the shin bone, bend into the elbows and fold forward. Soft knee so we get into the belly of the hamstrings. One more breath here. Play into the toes and point. Now roll that ankle, big roll. Feel all of the attachments fire up and release, and then take it the other way. Good. From there, we're going to take the opposite hand and grab the outer foot, the outer shin bone, or even at the knee crease. We're going to take and spin that same arm, that right arm, back and around. And we're going to take that leg a little bit over to the left and get a nice deep IT stretch. You can lift and lower the leg a little bit. Work into all of those attachments. Smile. You could be here, or you could be right here. Press into the heel now. Deep stretch. If it feels safe, we're going to start to gently warm the core. So lift the right arm. Stay tall, engage the core muscles, lift out of the base of the back. You're going to rock back onto the sitting bones just a little bit. Begin to balance and lift that extended leg, left leg. Good, engage. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Smile. Isn't this so much fun? One more full deep breath. Woo, anchor that leg, and remember you didn't have to lift that leg. And very gently come back forward. Grab that leg and one more time. Nice deep stretch. Bend into the knee, hug it in. And we're just going to take and bend, cross the right ankle over the left knee and go ahead and bend and come into a pigeon. Right here. Make sure you're square. And we're just going to take it side to side, opening up into the hips. Side to side. Bring it all the way back up to the center, please. And then from there, allow your fingertips to come towards the top of the mat, to the side, or to the back. Make sure that you're in alignment, and we're going to press and rise right up and in. Take a full in breath, squeeze through the tush, lift through the thoracic spine. Keep the hip points level. One more full deep breath. Nice, and on an exhale, very gently bring it all the way back down. Extend that leg out and give it a nice shake. Let's check out the wrists here, please, and we'll do the other side. A nice little flow. So bending into the left knee. We're going to lift up nice and tall. We're going to bring the left arm back behind us. Lift up on TV fingers. Keep the arm long, shoulders down. And then we're just going to hook. So you can hook and turn this way. Rise up out of that elevator shaft. Really anchor into the right leg. If you can, bring that arm forward. Keep the shoulder blade down and breathe into it. Nice full deep breaths. Engage the core muscles, and we'll do a nice yes, nice slow yes. Chin to chest. Don't forget to engage the core muscles at the bottom of the breath. Breathe. You can also make a fist, whatever feels good to you, or you can hook. And then on an in-breath, come forward and let's take the counter twist. Keep the shoulder blades down, not this. Rise up, always open up. One more full deep breath here. And then we're gonna roll forward and draw the knee into the chest. We're gonna lift all the way up. Bend into the elbows and find your stretch. Knee is soft so that working into the hammies, all the way into the glutes. Breathe. Roll the ankle. Feel the different attachments fire up and release. Big rolls with the foot. Feel the stretch into the foot. Nice. And then we're just going to take and use right hand to hold left leg, left foot, ankle, down here. We're going to lift up tall. Feel the length of the spine. Bring that hand back. And then just roll your torso right into that thigh. You can feel perhaps the stretch on the IT band. Maybe it's the attachments. Nice deep breaths here. Really engage into this extended leg and take it a little bit to the right. There's your stretch. Then we're going to elongate out that arm, or you can keep it here and stay here. We're going to have to come back a little bit so that we can find that sense of balance. Pull in the core muscles, zip the navel to the spine, and lift the leg and breathe. Really press into that left leg. Find the stretch. You can see I'm wobbling a little bit to keep my balance. One more full deep breath. Nice. Anchor that right leg down. Hand comes down. Bend and draw the knee into the chest. We're going to take the left ankle to the right knee and bend into the right knee. And take that inverted pigeon. Draw the heel all the way back, the right heel towards the left tush, or the right tush, tushy cheek. And then bring the hands back behind you to the side or forward. Either way, any of three of those ways is perfect. And then as you're ready, keep the hip points level from the front side of the body and lift up. Don't roll over to the left. Keep the hip point square. Press the ankle into the side. One more full deep breath. Really hug the heart. Nice. And on an exhale, very gently bring it all the way back down. Lengthen out that leg. Hug the knee into the chest. Nice. And from there, we're going to bring both feet in. And we're just going to take and find a cat-cow. So use your hands just below the knees to hold on to the upper shin bone. On an exhale, roll into your cat. And inhale, lift cow. A modified cat-cow. In and out. Create that space as you roll back and feel a deep stretch through the thoracic spine. Lift up, look at the sky. And two more. Nice. Last one. And bring it all the way forward. From here, lengthen the legs out. Let's just roll a little bit. Maybe you bring your feet back behind your head. Keep your chin tucked and roll forward and back. Nice deep opening. One more time. And some of you are so brilliant, you're going to roll and stand right. Walk your hands back to your feet. Nice, forward fold. Hands onto the shin bones or the floor and roll the head a couple of times clockwise and then counterclockwise. Bring the head to stillness. Very soft knees. Let the arms get really heavy. And then on an in-breath, just slowly roll up nice and easy. Crown of the head to the sky. Arms come out, continuing into the in-breath, and on the exhale, right down to the midline. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Take the left hand over to the right ankle. Lift the spine tall and out from the lower back. On an in-breath, stretch and open. Stack the shoulders, draw in the belly, and roll the wrists. Make a fist and go the opposite direction. Nice. Reach through the fingers. Really feel you lift up and out. Engage into the legs. Roll your palm forward and bring the arm towards your ear. Ooh, bring it all the way back up. Rotate the palm open to the side. And on an exhale, very gently bring it down. Both hands grab lower leg. Bring your forehead down towards your shin bone. Full in breath. Full out breath. Bend into your right knee, please, and keep your left leg nice and long. Now switch. Bend into the left knee and engage as much as feels safe into that right leg. Notice where you feel the stretch. Is it different on the other leg? Lengthen both legs and take the right hand to the outside of the left lower leg. And on an in-breath, stretch and open all the way up to the sky. Reach into the twist. One more full deep breath. And then we're going to rotate the palm towards the crown of our head and bring that arm forward. Nice and slow. Feel that rotation. Nice tug through the core muscles. On an in-breath, bring it back up. That's a lot of work on that arm. Roll the palm back open to the left side. And on an exhale, bring it down. On an in-breath, reach and interlace fingers behind your back. Draw the forehead towards your shin bones. Take a full in-breath and full out-breath. One more full deep breath. Straight bend into your right knee again and lengthen into the left leg. Should feel a little bit easier this time. Now switch. Bend into the left knee and straighten out that right leg. Breathe into the stretch. Bring the one fist up and over the head and then soften into both knees. Gently release the hands all the way down to the earth. And on an in-breath, slowly reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up, back to the hands to touch. Bring the hands back, the back of the hands together above the head, and lift up onto the toes. Work on your balance. Hug the backs of the hands together, deep stretch. Lift as high as you can. Slip right into those high heels, and on an exhale, swan right down. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. On an in-breath, we're going to rise right up into chair pose. I want you to feel yourself sink into your hips. Not into your hips, into the heels of your feet, excuse me, and rise up through the heart. I want you to imagine you're squeezing a block between your two palms. Pull your shoulder blades down and really fire up your quads. And then we're going to roll up onto the toes. Roll up onto the toes. Squeeze an imaginary block between your thighs, between your calves, drawing your belly. Breathe. Nice plank body, as I call it. Squeeze those quad muscles, the outer thigh muscles, the inner thigh muscles. Squeeze, stay on your toes, work through the wobbles. Breathe. Breathe. Sink down, rise your heart. Sink down, rise your heart. 2 more breaths, squeeze. And then on an exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up, palms to touch. Heel toe the feet in, And on an exhale, we're going to prayer twist to the right. So keep the knees together and level. Keep, as best you can, keep that right hip coming straight back. Tuck in, engage the core, and then press top shoulder on bottom shoulder. Breathe. Take a full in breath, full out breath. One more full deep breath here. Really engage the core muscles. The pelvic floor, pull the shoulder blades down. Strong legs, lift all 10 toes. Squeeze the inner thighs, inner calves together. One more breath. Deep rotation, lengthen from the base of the spine to the crown. And then on an in-breath, rise up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up. Palms to touch. And exhaling down to the left. So hug in, take your time. Feel yourself really use that elbow to connect. Press, lift up through the spine, create space through the navel sheath or the pubic bone all the way up to the floating ribs. Press and rise into that shoulder. Some of you, always, you can spread the palms. I still have my pillow pressing in and fingertips to the floor. You can always use a block, and I'm keeping this hip straight back. Strong pose. Breathing in, breathing out. You can look up to the sky. Anytime that you transfer or shift your focus, your drishti, you're working on that balance. It makes you hug that core all the tighter. On an exhale, palms come together. And in breath up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, step back, down dog. Nice runner stretch. Please allow yourself to lift one foot slightly and roll to the standing foot. Try to rock up onto the toes, then the ball mound. Lift the toes so you're just on the ball mound. Bring the toes down, ball mound down, and press into that heel. Real deep stretch. And then switch. Feel into it. Rise all the way up. Get all 5 toes into compression. And then very gently roll the heel down. From there, like the plank. Exhale, down dog. Take the right leg up to the sky. Please stack the hip. Roll the ankle one direction and then the other. Just one roll. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, sweep that right knee out to the right. Sweep it underneath the body. Bring the knee towards that left elbow. Sweep it back out and back up to the sky. And on an exhale, bring it all the way through. Bow lunge. Straighten the front leg, please. And on an exhale, low lunge. One more time, straighten the leg. And low lunge. Good. From there, allow yourself to bring both hands inside that right foot. And just sink into the left hip. Rock forward and back on the left toes. And then plant the left hand and let's take the right arm up for a twist. Pull the right hip back on an exhale, bend into the right elbow. Bring it into the left waistline and open up. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. On an in breath, draw it up. And on the exhale, come back down. Let's sink onto that left knee. And then rise up, crescent warrior. Maybe a little bit of back bend, heart opener here. You can be upright. Everybody come to the upright position, and on an exhale, open up into cactus arms. And now puff your heart. Really press and engage into that right leg. Let your heart open. Press into that back left knee. On an in-breath, rise up. And on the exhale, bring it down. We're going to straighten into that one more time. Some of you are going to stay right here. Some of you are just going to open up and come right into Hanumanasana, or commonly known as the splits. Take one more full deep breath. If you feel safe, fold forward. On an in-breath, rise up. And you can do that being in your cow. So it's just bending into the elbows and folding forward. Lift up like that. One more time, please. Fold forward. And lift up. Jackie, you're going to have to slide your heel back, up and in. We're going to come right back into low lunge. Nice. We're going to transition onto that left palm. We're going to roll onto the outer edge of that left foot and step right back into side plank. And breathe into it. Full deep breaths. Really plug in the shoulder blade. You can come down onto your forearm, or you can come it into side plank. You can also come all the way down and just create space right through here. One more breath. Wherever you're at, we're just going to roll forward, back into down dog. Inhale, roll on the toes, bring the knees down, and up dog. Allow yourself, please, to tuck your toes, down dog, other side. Left leg to the sky, bend into the knee. Breathe. Press into that heel. We're just going to take the knee out to the left. Roll it underneath the body. Take it to the other side of the mat. Come into three-legged plank and all the way back up to the sky. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, come into three-legged plank. And then just step forward, low lunge. Take a full in-breath, please. And on the exhale, bow forward. Come all the way forward, low lunge. Exhale, bow. One more time, come all the way forward. Bring both hands inside. Really lengthen out and rock forward and back. Rock forward and back. You should feel a nice opening into the hip flexor area from the front of the right quads. And then plant the left hand, and on an in-breath, draw it up. Breathe. Opposite arm. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, roll the back of the hand into the waistline or tuck it into the hip crease, and then roll open. Take a full in-breath and a full out breath. Hug the feet towards each other. On an in-breath, bring it up, and on an exhale, roll back down. Nice. From there, allow yourself, please, to just very gently come down onto that back knee. Make sure that you're foundationally safe. Modification is to bring the hands to the palms and then rise all the way up. You can always keep hands on the palms. You can stay right here. Let it be your practice. We're just opening up that right hip flexor. Take a full in-breath. Begin to melt right into that. One more full deep breath, please. And on an in-breath, let's rise straight up. Release the steeple fingers. Bring the elbows out to the side into cactus arms. And now flood the heart open. Feel the connection. Create the space. Feel that collarbone really shine and smile. One more breath. On the in-breath, let's take it all the way, baby. And on the exhale, come down. We're getting ready to come into side plank. So to side, you're just going to come all the way down to the floor and rise up. Otherwise, we're going to plant, roll onto the outer edge of the right foot, and transition right into plank. You can layer the feet, which makes it easier. In other words, one foot in front of the other. If you stack one on top of the other, you've got a little bit more work. Lift the hips up off the floor. You can always, if you want to extend more, raise that top leg and breathe. 2 more breaths. Work through the wobbles. Nice. Bring it down. Float forward. Ride the plank. Chaturanga down. Knees, chin, chest. All the way down to the earth. Bring the arms straight back. Allow yourself, please, to roll the palms open. Rise the legs. And breathe. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Take a full in-breath, raise those legs, sway the toes. Nice, deep welcoming. One more full deep breath here. And then on an exhale, palms beside the rib cage. Anchor the legs. On an in-breath, rise up, baby cobra. Exhale down. Lift up higher. If that is appropriate. Exhale down. One more time, rise all the way up. And take it all the way back into child and into down dog. Take a full in-breath and full out-breath. One more full deep breath here. And allow yourself to walk your feet all the way forward to your hands. Nice forward fold. Exhale, lift up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up, palms to touch. And exhale down to the heart. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. From there, if you need, I invite you to head to a chair, to a table, whatever you can use. If your balance is feeling pretty good, we're going to come into a standing pigeon pose. So bring your right ankle just above a bent left knee, palms to the heart, and begin to sit down. So you can hold onto your chair, onto your couch. Begin to melt down. With palms to the heart, see if you can just anchor your elbows right on the shin bone. And breathe into the stretch. Flex into the right toes. Nice deep breath. Some of you are going to stay right here. Perhaps you can bring the hands down to the floor and then bend into your elbows and just place your knees and your ankle on those elbows. That's going to give you a deeper stretch into that hip. Then slowly we're going to anchor and come back upright. Palms together. Really engage. Lift strongly into that standing leg. Just keep working into it. All the way up. Take the leg out to the side. Ooh, and down. Really work that hip. Shake it out. Let's do the other side. Bring the hands to the back of the hamstrings and let's just open up a little bit. Or your low back. Much easier with my tweaky shoulders to do my hamstrings. Head can come back or not. What works best for you? What's going to create all of this opening, all of this space? And then on an in-breath, very gently rise all the way back up, please. And shake it out. Shifting sides, so soften into the right knee and cross the left over. Begin to just sit down. See how the hips and shoulders are squared? Really playing into the left knees to protect the toes. Use a chair, whatever's handy. And just rest here a minute. Let that deep stretch blossom through that left hip, through the left glutes, wherever you're feeling it. It's okay to wobble, it's okay to fall. Just work back into it. Nice, easy. All these lessons of working through what we perceive is not the right thing. Fold all the way forward and maybe just put that shin bone all the way to the ankle under the elbows. And really open up, press into that left hip. And then very, very slowly draw it back up. Woo! Just take your time. Be patient. Keep that focus. Step out to the side. Sweep the arms out. On and exhale, bring the arms out to the side. Let's open up a little bit. So turn to the side of your mat. We're going to roll the toes out slightly. And then we're just going to sit down. Keep the spine nice and long and begin to work into the inner groin. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, just rotate to the right. And lean forward just a little bit so you feel a nice stretch and opening into that left groin. Come back to neutral. Oh, you should hear my knees rocking. Let's take it over to the left. Really open up. Drop back to the center. And on an exhale, let's fold forward. Heel toe out as far as feels safe, please. We're going to grab the ankles and bring the crown of the head to the floor. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. You can also extend your hands underneath you and reach through. Really engage into the legs. Fire up the leg muscles. Press into the outer edges of the feet. Be mindful of your knees. This is a deep stretch. I can really feel this in the inner thighs of both legs. And now soften the leg muscles. And take a full in breath and a full out breath. And then very gently walk the hands forward. And lift up onto the toes, lift the heels up. And bring them back down. Heel turn. You got really high. Soften back into the knees and bring the palms up to the thighs and slowly roll all the way up to the sky. Ooh, I'm getting a deep stretch because my toes are rolled in. I'm getting a deep stretch through my lower shin bones, into my calves, and my ankles, and my feet. Then very gently bring the heels in, heel toe or jump the feet together. And gently shake out. Let's work on a little bit more strength. You guys wanted core work. So let's come into warrior two. Bring the back shoulder in line. Try to get this front thigh more 90 degrees. So it takes a wide stance. Be careful. Engage your core, look forward, and lift up onto your front toes. You should be really working into those inner muscles. Lift that right heel up. Engage in completely into that leg. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, bring the heel down. Evolve warrior. Nice on an in breath, warrior two. On an exhale, cartwheel all the way forward. Into plank. Press into down dog. Right leg to the sky. On an exhale, right knee to right underarm. Step through underneath and come onto the outer edge of the right foot. Inner edge of the left foot and rise up. Beautiful triangle. Really extend. Draw the core. One last breath. And on an exhale, roll it all the way back forward. Bring that knee back underneath. Step back, down dog. Take the left leg all the way up to the sky, and on an exhale, lift up and through. Pivot onto the back heel, rainbow up, warrior two. Onto the nice warrior two. Lengthen out, try to get this front thigh nice and long. Tuck the hip straight back. And then lift up onto the left toes. Lift that heel up. Really open up. Breathe, feel these quads really fire up. Calf muscles fire up, building strength. Working all of the muscles. One more full deep breath here. On an exhale, heel comes down and take it back into revolved warrior two. On your next in-breath, warrior two, cartwheel all the way forward. We're going to take that left leg all the way up to the sky. And on an exhale, bring it through. Step, left leg underneath. Roll onto the outer edge of the left leg. Take the right arm to the sky. And breathe into triangle. Full in breath. Full out breath. One more full deep breath. And on an exhale, bring it all the way forward. Woo! Sink your hip. I forgot this on the other side and lift. One more time, sink. And lift. Bend into the knee. And step forward. Back foot to front foot, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up, knees touch. And exhale, down to the front. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Coming into a minute standing plank. You get a lot of on the shoulders, so widen your feet. Soften into your knees. Interlace your fingers. Think downhill racer. Take yourself to the slopes. Work into your feet. Work into the heels of your feet. And begin to breathe. Nice deep breaths. A full minute here. Pull in the belly. Pull the shoulder blades down. Squeeze with those interlaced fingers. Squeeze an imaginary wedge between your arms. Fire the glutes. Squeeze the block between the calves and the thighs. Raise the arms, think the tailbone. Toes are light, most of the weight on the heels. 70%. Squeeze and breathe. Nice deep breaths. Feel what disengages and re-engage. Continue to breathe. Nice deep breaths in and out. Full deep breath, squeeze and breathe. We're almost there, 15 more seconds. Squeeze. Feel that warmth, hug. Embrace this magnificent being that is so spacious, so bright, so light. And on an exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Very, very gently allow yourself to walk out into down dog. Little runner stretch. Down onto the knees. And back into child's pose. Bring the hands all the way back. Soften the forehead into the earth. And take 3 huge deep breaths. Begin to refuel. We'll come into a nice series. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Pressing the shin bones into the floor, rock the thumbs into the palm, wrap the fingers around and lift the knuckles towards your ears. Release hands back down, open up the fingers. And one more time, squeeze. And open. Sweep the arms forward. Lift up into tabletop. Take the feet to one side. And gently come all the way forward. Please take your feet all the way to the top of the mat. We're going to bend into the knees quite significantly and raise the arms to the sky. Palms face each other. Pull the shoulder blades down. Engage the core. Hug the heels of the feet into the floor. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, roll down. Keep pressing the heels into the floor. Keep the chin hugging right into the Adam's apple. Breathe. Nice and tight. Hover. Breathe. Pull the shoulder blades down. Only come down as far as feels safe for you. No deficit into the low back, please. Squeeze. Squeeze. One more breath. On an exhale, bring it down. Walk the heels back, imprint the low back, and draw the knees into the chest, please. Woo. Allow yourself to bring the legs up to the sky and interlace the hands behind the head. You can keep your elbows out wide if you choose, or you can bring them forward, your choice. We're going to really imprint the low back. Draw in the front core. Use your exhale to engage the pelvic floor. The only thing you're going to be releasing is that pelvic floor with the inhale, exhale. Allow the right leg to come down, left, long, and begin to move. You can go quickly, you can go slowly, but keep the back imprinted. Do this for 15 seconds. Breathe. Nice deep breaths. Maintain the imprint of the low back and draw the front core towards the spine. Pull in that navel. Play into the feet. Open the toes. Play into the toes, excuse me. That just means widen them. We're almost there. Good. Now we're just going to take opposite elbow to opposite knee. 30 seconds. Breathe. Nice deep breaths. In and out. In and out. Use your breath. Feel the movement. Feel the quality of the movement. Feel the space. Keep the low back imprinted. Breathing. Breathing. 15 more seconds. Nice deep breaths. We're going to layer on a third. If you need to rest at any time, please do so. Good, and from there, legs up to the sky. Hands up to the sky, widen the legs and reach through. 15 seconds. If you need, your head and your neck is not feeling good, use a hand to hold or place a block under your head. And breathe. Nice deep breaths, please. Work into your toes, lift up, engage the core. One more full deep breath here. Head comes down, legs together. Release the arms down, feet down. Coming into some bridge. So bring the arms to the side, you walk the heels back towards the tush. Tuck the chin in, and on the breath, rise up. On the exhale, bring it back down. And rise and release. One more time, we're going to add to this. So bring it down. Walk the feet back, realign. And we're going to take and rise up into bridge pose. Keep the arms long, tuck the shoulders under. Lift the hind cheeks. Now, feel the level hips. If you need a modification, grab the side of the mat to help stabilize and roll the shoulders down and into it. We're going to use the right leg and keep it in line with the left leg. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Keep the hips level. Breathe. One more breath. And on an exhale, bring it down. Realign. Keep the hips up. I'm holding on to the sides of the mat. It's giving me a little bit more stability. And extend. Left leg, keep the hip points level. Breathe. Full deep breaths. Play with the toes. Hug the shoulders. The back of the earth. One more breath. Exhale, gently bring that foot back down. Take a full in breath, and on the exhale, bring it down. Interlace the hands behind the head, please. please. Elbows stay out. Imprint the low back to release the low back. In fact, let's just bring your knees into the chest. Maybe up into happy baby, just to release that back a little bit. Always take care of yourself. And I want to put down, and then the other, setting up for bridge, feet hip width apart. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, we're going to lift the knees and lift the upper torso. On an exhale, bring it down. Take a full in-breath and exhale, bridge. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, lift. 2 more. Breathe. Good, now hold. Imprint your low back. Bring your arms up and take your legs away. If you would need to support the head, just bring a hand back behind it or use a block. Engage, bring the legs away, but keep the imprint all the way down. And 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, hug in. Rock side to side. Hopefully you got a little bit of heat out of that. Extend out the right leg. Use your right hand to hold your left knee and take it over to the side. Roll the head the opposite direction. Use your right hand to draw the left knee away from your heart and down to the floor at the same time. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. 1 more full deep breath, please. Take a full deep breath in, hold the breath. And a nice long exhale out. So we come towards Shavasana. Head to neutral, please. Hug that left knee into the chest and then the right. Nice squeeze, extend out the left leg. And we're just going to take the left hand to take that knee over to the side. You can rest that right inner foot onto the left thigh as you roll the left toes out. Roll the head over to the right. Use your breath to lengthen that knee away from your heart. Feel the space. Try to feel both shoulder blades onto the earth as you broaden out. Little movements with the chin to work into the neck. Full deep breath in and hold the breath. And then a nice long exhale, release it out. Gently draw the head all the way back to neutral, please. And then hug knee into chest, top knee, and then the bottom knee. And just open up into happy baby, or if you want, you can just soften into a cloud. Just releasing the back. You can rock side to side. What would really make you feel good and spacious to open up for Shavasana? Very gently allow yourself to bring one foot down and the other and transition into your version of Shavasana. Whatever that is for you, placing a roll underneath your knees. A really nice heart opener is to use your blocks or a blanket or a pillow. Place one block underneath the shoulder blades. And then bring a block underneath the head. Some of you may want it on the higher edge like this. Some of you might want to bring it down so that you open up the heart just a little bit more. Tuck the elbows in and just breathe into the opening. So whatever works for you, allow yourself to do, and begin to allow the earth to hold you. Feel the support of the earth. Begin to feel the cervical spine elongated out. Feet very relaxed. Fingertips relaxed. All the ways in which you twisted, you opened, and you stretched the innermost workings in the body. And they will now come into fruition as a freedom. Freedom within the mind and the body. Really enjoy the weight of the body. Enjoy the natural rhythm of the breath moving throughout. Just begin to enjoy the stillness. Enjoy the space. Feel a softening from the crown of the head all the way to the toes. Allow all of the muscles and the tendons and the ligaments to gently soften and release. Begin to feel a gentle warmth in every joint, caressing and soothing. Ankles, elbows, finger joints, shoulders, hip sockets, knees. And then just allow all of that warmth to connect so that the entire interior physical body is just wrapped in warmth. And as it warms, it gets spacious and it gets open. And as the body gets spacious and open and relaxed, the mind begins to calm. And again, just enjoy the stillness. Enjoy the space. And just listen for the prayer that arises. Just very, very gently begin to bring your awareness back, very gently. Begin to find movement in the fingers and toes, into the ankles and into the wrists. And then slowly and sweetly bring the knees into the chest. Just roll over to one side if you choose right now. Just take a moment there and take a full deep breath. And again, just drop into the spaciousness that you created. And then very, very gently, allow yourself to come up to sitting. Let the spine rise tall. Close your eyes whenever you feel ready. And with great gratitude to the body that allows you to move and rearrange things so your mind can feel more spacious and alive. With a breath, bring the palms together and just bow down and in. And begin to feel reverence. Feel the blessing of being able to move the bodies. And with moving the bodies, we get to have that experience of the mind quieting, freeing itself of what holds it back, of what obstructs clear thinking, clear vision. The promise of a practice is that we have the opportunity to bring more health to the body by moving it joyously. And that miraculously leads to more health in the mind by calming it, opening it, making it a little more spacious. Give thanks to the body, to the mind, becoming ever increasingly more free. As always, so honored. Full breath in, and on the exhale, fold forward, namaste.